The first thing I'd recommend is celebrate your successes early and often. It's really critical as you go through the process that you memorialize and celebrate what's worked. Things are moving so fast and you're on to the next part of the process, so being able to take the time and highlight different groups and really acknowledge what they've done, I think does a lot for kind of keeping your organization together. The second thing I'd recommend is getting your leadership buy-in early and communicate that early. That's very critical to do. First of all, they kind of add their support of the initiative, and that helps everyone kind of get on the same page, but also to make sure that they are aligned with where you want to be. You don't want to be caught, no one likes a surprise. So having them involved early in multiple meetings, that way you avoid any kind of last minute changes or upsets that might happen. The third thing I would recommend is communicate, and then document. There are so many moving pieces happening during the bid process, and a lot of different parties are involved. You want to really make sure that you're clean and crisp on your communication. We set up a SharePoint site to make sure that we have everything memorialized and documented, so it's kind of there for historical purposes, but it's also transparent and visible to anyone who kind of wants to know what's going on with the initiative, so that's really helpful. The other thing that I'd recommend is getting a pulse on how the organization is working by conducting surveys and getting feedback. No one wants to feel left out of the process. Everyone wants to be heard, so doing some types of touch base on how you're communicating. We use SurveyMonkey and other tools just to kind of get some feedback on how is the process working. Do you feel like you know what's going on? Is it too much information? So getting a pulse on how that's all working together is really helpful. And the last thing is, don't forget about your sales team. Sales team is critical, a very critical part during the bid process. They really have a pulse on what's going on out there in the community and have some really great insight and recommendations. And you want to be lockstep as you're developing the process, so when things go live, you have everything in that really key partner group ready to go and support you.